I'm doing this right. Hello, Frugal Mama. I'm trying to get there it is. I'm gonna put this link. Hello, Frugal Mama. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get on. Oh, here y'all go. I call myself coming early, but clearly. Okay. Now, why I can't hear this? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Happy Good Friday. Yeah, I know it's Good Friday. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. I need to turn that down. And look, my food ain't here. Okay. Food ain't here yet. Hey, boo. I see y'all. Let me get y'all up in here. I see y'all. I'm sitting here waiting on the food. Hey. Okay, you muted yourself, right? Okay.
Hey, what'd you order?
Benihana. Some vegetable fried rice with chicken.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the only thing I like.
Nice.
Hey, I'm here. I just clocked out of work yet.
I got
Shonda.
a banana.
And my food ain't here either.
A banana and some pistachios for now. But I ordered it at 12 o'clock.
My old man food.
How is everyone on this Good Friday?
Oh, yes, it's Good Friday.
Yes, it's Good Friday. Yes.
Are you guys abiding by the no meat?
Can y'all hear me?
I just told you I ordered some chicken fried rice.
Hello?
Yeah, I just stick to their vegetables.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
That's what I stick to too. They're vegetables, but which I don't know why I just don't get the plain vegetable because I always take the chicken out.
I always say the vegetables, take those bamboo shoots out because they be throwing too much of that, and add some peppers.
Hey JMJ23. What up? What up? What up?
Let me make sure you guys like.
Declan fans, how y'all doing? Make sure y'all rolling up in here, liking up in here.
Hey, Mommy Maine.
Hey, Mommy Maine, how you doing?
Yay, Declan.
How's everybody's Good Friday going? I gotta remember to say the camera right here. How is everybody's Good Friday? What did you say, Shonda?
Huh? What you say, girl?
Oh, I thought you said something. Where's Frugal Mama? I thought she asked for the link a long time
to
ago.
the lady at work.
She's in the chat. I just seen.
Oh, okay.
Back in.
Sorry, girl. Sorry, Frugal Mama.
I've been backstage. Hey.
You got to speak up, Shonda.
Right.
Get closer to the mic. No.
My lunch.
What you eating for lunch, Mommy? Maine? Ooh, that's a nice salad.
That looks good.
That's
good. I've been waiting for about an hour. I usually like to eat at 11 o'clock.
I do too.
I already ate too.
I was like, I won't be, if I eat at 11, I won't be able to eat at 1. So I just been holding out.
Right. I got some water.
Right. Well, you know I got my water now. You got the water. I got some pistachio.
Yeah, gotta have it.
Oh, she's eating chicken and rice. All right.
I worked out today. You know, I've been doing your little squats. Yes, I've been doing your little squats. So, but you know, I'm funny with the exercise. I don't look right doing it. When I get it to perfection, I'll fix it for you.
it took me a while to catch on. I was like, okay. And then when I put the chair behind me, I realized how I
Yes,
needed to
she
do it.
is, Jay. Yes, she is. Hey, Miss Davis, what y'all doing this Easter weekend?
I don't know.
Well, y'all know me and my
Oh,
grand.
there she is.
I had to clock out first, y'all.
Oh, I'm clocking back in.
I'm
And
gonna do a
then I
little
can't
Easter
eat
egg
either
hunt.
because my food has gotten here.
I know it is.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
Hey, Chad.
Wait a minute, who am I missing? Did I miss somebody? Hey, everybody's in here. Hey,
How
Love.
we got a thumbs down already? Somebody did that on accident. Go check your thumbs.
Right, go check your thumbs, people. We ain't even said nothing.
How you dislike it already?
How you dislike it already? We ain't even
You
said.
know, haters come. Haters come out.
We got some
That's
trolls.
just too fast, though.
Well, we should cuss them
Mm-mm.
That's too fast now. They moving too fast.
Oh, nice. We got
What you
10.
Hey,
eating,
we are
Tasha?
now. Oh, y'all verified that. That's what I'm talking about. That's
Oh,
what I'm
nice,
talking about.
Declan.
Congratulations. I like to hear that. Thumbs up. All right. All right, y'all. So, we what we talking about today? We want to do a part two, or we want to go into something else? Because we can go into something else.
Congratulations.
Because that Jackson, he will be a part 2 or 3 and a 4 and a 5. We keep messing with him. I think they done came out with 5 more women on this man.
5.
Since we talked about him. In the
He doing worse than Bill Cosby.
Right. It's like I'm trying to figure out, he been with this lady 14 years. What was he with her for?
Hey, Jessica Hicks. That's a new name.
Yeah, that is a new name. Hey,
Hey,
Jessica.
Jessica.
That's Jessica.
Jessica.
I know.
Jessica.
Hey, Jessica, girl, how you doing?
It's Jessica. You don't know Jessica?
I know Jessica.
Yeah, that's Jessica. You need to get to know her, baby. Busy mama.
I think
One busy mama. Get to know Jessica. Jessica has business, whatever business, like finding a job or opening business, stuff, informational stuff like that. That's Jessica.
And she helps you with resumes and stuff.
Resumes, all that. Yeah. That's Jessica.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm on her page right now.
She usually is working right now. Usually do, but yeah. So
yeah, last week we do this every Friday. We go to each person's channel, and we just have lunch hour. We talk about different things. Hey, cook. Oh, how
hello,
do you pronounce this?
Ole. Hey,
Ole me cooking.
Listen, we're going to talk about narcissists, but then we're in back up on Derek Jackson because he in that category too.
But there's a lot of narcissists out here.
There's a lot of narcissists. Oh, we gonna. Yep. Okay, look. How about Kirk Franklin? I say that because
you know what?
I seen some Ricky Smiley did a thing where he talked about Kirk Franklin. Then he also talked about entitled child. You know what I'm saying? And I understood what he was saying. Like an entitled child. Like you can do everything right on raising your kids. You know what I'm saying? Say like me. I got an entitled child. That's how I was able to grasp what he was saying. You understand what I'm saying? So what he's saying
I have
is, like,
to.
my son, I'm gonna just use me as an example to explain what a entitlement, entitled kid means. Okay, my oldest,
ATC.
he figures he's always right. He don't know how to talk to people, and I say that because he like to yell. Even like if he didn't get into it with his girlfriend and he calling to tell me about it, or he in front of me telling me about it, and people walking past, they'll think he cussing me out. And you know, if you try to tell him calm down, I know you ain't. You just tell him, but just calm. Oh, he will flip the script on you like you jumping on their side. Off rip, think you taking their side. This is the like his baby mama, my grandkids. Before they started in the relationship, she came to me and asked me if she thought that it'd be a good idea for them to get in a relationship. And me knowing my son, I told her, hell no. I'm just being real, excuse me. And she was like, why you say that? I was like, well, he just broke up with his girlfriend for 7 years. Like what, 2 months ago? Not even 2 months ago. You that's not even you'll be a rebound person. Her mama was in this car with me listening to it. So after the end, I can always tell when a person ain't gonna really take your advice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So boiled down to it, she was like, well, um, I'm gonna try it anyway. I was like, listen, this is since I already know. What I'm telling you is when you get into it with them, don't call me. You understand? Because I forewarned you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Exactly.
the mama, she was like, why you? I was like, because when they get into it, they first argument, I'll guarantee you, I will put you I bet you $100 right now. They first argument gonna be about his ex. And he gonna feel like if you wasn't in the picture, he could still be with his ex. You know what I'm saying? What was the first argument?
Oh God. So she
Still
went for
ain't
it.
listening to me. She still call me. This is me every time my phone ring. I'm on the. What you say, girl? Now, mind you, I'm on the computer. Okay, she on the phone. I'm not paying no dang attention because what? I told you. You know what I'm saying? Mind you. Oh, I forgot. The ex-girlfriend is pregnant. I forgot that. I forgot that part. How about homegirl ended up with Nicole 9 months later? So now two of my grandkids the same age for about
What?
3 to 4 months.
What?
So now, now mind you, I know my kid, and all these little girls always be like, the mama never tell you. No, boo, you never listen. Because if you had to listen, we wouldn't be here
Oh, I
now.
get it. They don't listen.
Girl, honey, I didn't have problems. Every time she get into it with my son, I done told her, look, leave him alone. You can leave him alone. You can leave out of look. Even if you want to move to another state, because look, go ahead. I will move there with you for like 6 months because she wanted to move to Dallas. I moved there with you 6 months, boo. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be able to watch your kids while you find you a job and all that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't do none of that. She ain't did none of that. All she did was pillow talk. Everything that I said, she went and told her, my son what I
Hey,
said.
Janetti's.
Which he was when you in the wrong, you in the wrong. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't finna let you let my grandkids grow up around. So I'm exiting this one. Huh? How you exit this? And she got two screens up. I don't know. You're gonna have to end that one on your own end, I think.
I don't know.
I don't know how to do that. There you go. So okay. Now this her mama passed from corona last year. And They couldn't bury her until like in August, 4 months later because of the corona or whatever. And the memorial they gave her, she got into it with my son. Now everybody, we all sitting outside at this little thing, and everybody looking because they lost. Because they know. I hear you, Pete. They we all standing right there, and they trying to figure out what the heck wrong with you. She done took her auntie came and was like, "Can you not say nothing to her?" And I was like, lady, he ain't even saying nothing. We all trying to figure out what the heck she tripping on. I'm like, you need to get out my son's face and just go on to your knees, And that's what she did. And, her sister was like, Nicole, you gonna take your grandkids? I said, I sure am. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, now, imagine I got my grandkids. The next day, I go to Walmart and took my daughter to a job interview. Old girl come and take her kids. Ain't called or nothing. She just taking that. Imagine her kids is registered to go to school out here with everything. So I'm like, okay. So my son, he going through his little thing, and I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be arguing with nobody over their kids. You know what I'm saying? That's just not. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody coming up in here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to everybody. But anyways, the entitlement. Now imagine she gone 2 weeks. I was like, listen, I'm gonna tell you like I tell anybody else. Now you talking all this crap. When she come back, I'm telling you, I don't want to be involved in none of that. Okay, none of that, because I'm like fed up. This is like 4 years and on, and I done had enough disrespect from both of y'all. I'm done, like done. Oh, the girl come back with the dang old girl, the kids. My son done flipped the script. I done got banned from the kids. I'm like, see, this is entitled. So whenever he get into it with the girl, it's cool for him to call him. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? And so his birthday came. And Pete, he loved them kids. So, Pete was calling asking. I told Pete, when his birthday roll around, they're going to need a babysitter. So don't worry, you're going to see him on his birthday. Now, after that, I don't know. What happened? Pete like, he ain't going to do that. He ain't going to do me like that. They came on the birthday weekend looking a hot mess. And I said, what the heck? So me, I'm like, Pete, I'm telling you, we being used.
She know her son.
I'm like, we being used. These kids came on here jumping on my furniture. Like, when I say jumping, I mean like they in one of them trampoline stores. Hey, girl, like they up in a trampoline house, jumping from furniture. I'm like, oh, y'all done flipped the script. Did somebody tell y'all to come over here and acting like monkeys over here? Because we don't do that over here. Granddaughter Nicole, never one day, she is 6 years old, not once got smart with me a day in her life. She was like, Anna, what's your problem? You getting old or something? I'm like, oh, honey, oh. Girl, look, I was like this. This was me. This me holding my backhand back. You see what I'm saying? Because it ain't my child, so I'm holding my backhand back like this, like, oh. I done instantly flew up the stairs to Pete, like, Pete, they done told these kids to go act crazy over here. I'm telling you, they had to. These kids ain't never did this. They never did that. So the weekend over, we ain't hear nothing from them. My grandson that y'all always see over here that I do virtual school with, that's his daddy, only he got a different mama. Just told. Okay, she don't pay attention to him because he hadn't called her, told her, don't let me see his son, all that. Like literally, this is an entitled child. But if he need me, then it's okay for him to talk to me. This is where the entitlement comes from. You understand what I'm saying? So like I told old girl, I said in the beginning when I sat in that car and I told you if he disrespect his mama, then that's the type of man he is going to be to his woman. And her and her mama always want to call me. Every time she get into it with him, I do not be talking to him. And she get back with him. She beg me to talk to him so they don't be arguing at home about me not talking to him. Like yes, entitlement. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, and that was Kirk Franklin's kid. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of benefits of his dad being famous and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he felt entitled. So him being a little slick, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna record this conversation." Not figuring it's gonna be some grown people out there. Oh, but what happened before he nutted up on him? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know how a kid will drive you. Like my son will drive. Like now, he the reason I don't do videos with him, cause I know from these people in the little T pages and how they be like, people be using kids to do videos. Shoot, that's instant scared me from doing videos. You understand what I'm saying? Because they not my kids, they're grandkids. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who would think of something like that when you just trying to do some dang on quality time that's not electronic with your grandkids? You know what I'm saying? Like, but to think about it, my son would think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if me and my grandkids did blow up on this YouTube, then here comes that entitlement. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, I think I better lead this to a me channel and then, you know, have a little pop-up video everybody now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that Kirk Franklin, he could do me like Kirk Franklin. If I ever blew up on YouTube and he tried to call me on some, and then try to, after he know he can trigger me and I'm like going ham, he can do me like Kirk Franklin's son. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. And that's sad.
So where do you think that comes from?
Girl, I don't know. Because, honey, he has a father and a mama. So don't get me to lie. Let me tell you something. It comes from you not being satisfied with how your life came out, even though you had every opportunity in the world in your favor. But you want to be mad at everybody else because you didn't do what the heck you were supposed to do. Because my son used to be in Detroit newspaper every Friday for football, scoring over 100 yards. He could have been in any one of these A1 schools, period. And he had a cousin that got him in the mentorship that guaranteed him in Alabama State, Florida State schools, right? But he felt entitled that he thought from him being your cousin that you didn't have to do the things that was required of you to do because that's your cousin. You see what I'm saying? That entitlement. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Frankie. But yeah.
Hey, everybody.
That's Kirk Franklin's son. You know what I'm saying? And he thought he was gonna get it, you know, get his dad what is that? He thought he was gonna do, like ruin his reputation or whatever, not realizing that there are people that don't like think, like, where's the first Kirk? And come to find out, y'all have been in conflict for years and you still ain't figured it out, homie. You know why? Because he think he all right, he's right. That's that entitlement.
How do we fix that? Because
that is the key.
I got boys. Frugal got boys. I think we all have boys, right?
Is that your only son, Bailey?
No,
look at her face.
I got 4 kids, 3 boys and 1 girl. Now, I would have thought the entitlement would have came out of the dang girl. Because she the only one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, it's the oldest. And everybody keeps saying that's from him being the only kid for 3 years. I said, oh no.
Oh no, I don't think so.
I can't, because my last son is 12 years apart from my daughter. So no, get the heck out of here with that.
Right.
Like nothing. Like, girl, like 1 year he couldn't do Christmas for his kids, so we did it over here. And we just
mommy, you have an 8-year-old.
We just want me to put the little toys together for his son and them. He done kicked the dang on easy bake oven of his daughters in the dang on cabinet, knocked the tree over. I said, see, you can't come out here no more. Yes, honey. Like entitlement.
Yeah.
And don't think you should be calling the police or he should have to replace anything. That's entitlement. So when I tell people I left him alone, they be like, you can't do that. Oh, yes, I can't.
So
It's either that
entitlement.
I bring him here and I take him out or I leave him alone. No, very serious, like serious, because that's just how it is. Like,
Yeah.
you can only do something. My grandkid is 7 years old. Honey, like I said, and we just talking about the time during the grandkids here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and his entitlement comes from it, like you said, y'all all want to know what does that stem from? Him not being satisfied in how his life turned out. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
You think it's your fault. You think it's my fault. No.
Well, I think accountability
you didn't
too.
keep up the grades and go to, you had the because he had the opportunity to go to college and all that. Don't get it. He had the opportunity to go to college, like literally. But he chose to stay in the hood where we didn't even live. That's what really pisses me off.
Yep.
Like, my Lord.
I could see one of mine being like that. Because it doesn't matter what I tell him. He thinks he's correct. He thinks everything he does is bomb.
Like, and they also think they teaching you something.
Right. Like, he talks to me like he's schooling me.
You.
I'm like, dude, you're 12. How do you know everything?
My son is 6 and he do the same thing, and I'm having to check him.
Is that the start of a narcissist or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because people thought I was crazy when I'm like, he a narcissist. That's your child. Okay, and I'm telling you.
Yeah, and you can call it out.
Narcissist.
Yeah.
So once I stop dealing with you, then, hey, 60s flower child, Lord. But yeah, that is my partake on an entitled child. That boy he played football from 7 years old all the way through high school. When he got to high school, he was in the Detroit Free Press every Saturday morning for 100 yards or more. And like 2 or more touchdowns. Literally, for his whole high school career. But he wanted to stay in the hood with his cousins and everybody, you know what I'm saying, and be a rapper and and now he think everybody's supposed to like go around.
So what is the chat thought about how we prevent this from happening, or how we try to prevent this from happening? That's what I want to know from the chat and everybody else.
Yeah, from the chat, please help me, because
you did everything you thought was
help.
Right.
No, I'm very serious. Like, I will go to counseling with you. You need to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because your way of thinking is jacked up. You know what I'm saying? It's jacked up, and you just don't believe. Maybe it's somebody else did, as long as it ain't me, Chuck. You understand what I'm saying? Because my sister can tell him something that I told him. You would think I told him.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I just be like, for real? Oh, for real she did? Dang, that's good. That's good. Like,
yeah, sometimes they're not receptive to, taking a parental figure.
Okay, so my example.
Okay, what's your advice? Mommy may need some advice too.
Yeah.
To prevent it, because we don't want to keep this vicious cycle going on.
And some of it, I think, is personality too, because I teach my kids all the same thing. Like Bailey said, she has 3 boys, 1 girl. Same. And they're all different. And I teach them across the board the same thing. I don't care if it's a girl or a boy. You're going to learn the same thing. You're going to do the same chores. And
I ain't into that. Boys be doing to take out the trash and do the outside yard. Okay, but what if he move out on his own? Then who gonna be doing the inside work?
That
right.
part.
Yep.
If she live by herself, who gonna take her trash out?
So like
That never rap with me.
my 12-year-old, it's just excuses. Like he's a constant liar. Like if he throws the football wrong and his friend's like, "Yo, what's wrong? You throwing the ball all kind." He's like, "Yeah, my finger, it just jammed up." It's like one thing after the other. It's like, "Oh, you kicked the ball to the left. You're not a
Hey,
lefty."
bro.
He's like, "Yeah, these sneakers, they're too tight." It's like always. I'm like, "Why are
Yeah.
you making up excuses?" Hey, my
Mhm.
hi.
So what would you think his response should be? What would be the ideal response in those scenarios?
Most of the time, just be quiet.
Amen.
Just sit there. I know that's
For
right. Just
real.
say, hey, had a bad day.
Sometimes you don't need to
I'm
talk.
out.
You just need to listen. Like, just take it in.
Listen.
Like,
You know
if
what
I
was the
tell you,
affirmation this morning?
Yes.
One busy mama.
yes,
Mhm.
listening.
But yeah. Okay. Just to show you, my son.
So, but I'm gonna tie that back to the Derek thing. So he feel a sense of entitlement since he got this popularity and fame. Apparently, he probably had low self-esteem.
It's got worse since his popularity and everything. Pete, old girl, she said this lady is a surgeon. She and she got a text message telling him to no, how she found out was because she didn't know he was married. None of that. She said the only reason why she found out he was married because he called her and he was like, if any vloggers in it, he told on himself basically. He told on himself. He was like, any bloggers call you, they just, she mad at me because I wouldn't do an interview, blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to her. Don't talk to her. And she was trying to ask him. He was like, I said, don't talk to her. So he was like a passive aggressive person. So she was like, now what? Okay. So she was like, okay. Hung up. So she don't have social media. She a doctor. She a surgeon. She always in surgery. She was like, when they used to have little sex or whatever, it's always because in his vehicle or hers because it's always, yeah, girl. It's
That's the first sign that something ain't right.
Into her house, it's just she a surgeon, and he always catch her at the hospital. Pete, he was so deep. He always be like, "What kind of perfume you wear? What kind of perfume you wear?" Because she wear the same dang on perfume because it's non-allergenic or whatever. And the patient, so she finally told him, and he bought her some, but his dumb butt left a receipt in there, and he bought 2 bottles. See, he asked her all that because his wife was starting to smell that, and he know that strong, that alien perfume is the name of it. That perfume, honey, lingers all day. Maybe the next day if you ain't washed your booty. Okay. So he was
okay, smart. I need to get some of that perfume.
He was smart. He was like, okay, when I'm going to see old girl, I'm gonna make my wife spray some on. So she'll think I got it all for her. You feel me? So, old girl, that still didn't click in her head. So, well, at least that's what she said. You feel me? But anyways, so they was like, well, when did you meet him? And she was like, I met him October 2020. Old girl just met home. Now, mind you, he just had a birthday in August and had another chick in another country with her friend. Remember? Yeah. Nobody knew about this. This chick came out after our little last thing.
Oh my God.
So, old girl was like, when he made that call to her that night, she instantly called her sister and had her sister come over here because her sister got social media. So didn't nobody know she was messing around with nobody because, like I said, the girl said she was a surgeon and she always at the dang on hospital. So it was like a little bang bang session thing with them two or whatever. But still, the point is, homeboy was still lying. And if she sent text messages to him, she got pregnant and told him she finna kill it. She like, you got me messed up. He like, no, I think you need a couple of days to let me think if I want the baby. She like, man, I done already made the appointment and everything. I'm like, girl, you bet. She was like, she didn't know he had kids. She ain't never seen a car seat in the car. She said when her sister got over to her house, they went on Instagram, found that boy's Instagram. She was like, she seen that lady up there looking all terrified and stuff. She was like, y'all are laughing at her, but them the people you need to worry about. Them fake happy people. People always say you gotta worry about them happy people. No, you need to worry about them fake happy people. And I started thinking like, you know what, you so is right, because he doing all this and all these women coming out. Homegirl killed this butt somewhere later on. She get away with it. Snap. She lost it. Like you done brung her on TV. Look like old girl say he's abusive because that's what.
Oh, with his wife?
No, with her. If he abusive with her, then he abusive with his wife. Okay. And she said when she seen that video of him squeezing the heck out of her hand and stuff, she was like, yes. So I know he ain't known me that long, and he was already showing aggressive signs. So I know if she done been with him that long, come on now. I'm like, shoot. Because all on her page is God and this, and what he do? Go say, well, God, I wasn't thinking, I didn't have God on my mind, and that was the devil busy on my brain, baby. We gotta pray on this situation, baby. I won't do it no more. Let's pray. Let's pray. This is how he got her back. Just speaking on God, and we need to pray. No, Nick, you need to pray. Cleanse your soul and all that, and get right with yourself, because clearly you don't love yourself at all. So we can't expect you to love this lady you married to. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm sorry, just like a woman putting all them entities in her body, it's the same thing with a man. You understand what I'm saying? Old girl done popped up pregnant. So old girl like, well, when did you start messing with him wrong? Girl, you a doctor. What was on your mind? She was like, look, I didn't know the man was even married, let alone had kids. I'm like, still, you still a doctor. You know, this one, I'm like, then she messed up and was like, she ain't had no social media, and I had to go check it. I'm like, see, your story ain't right either. Now, did you know he was married and you don't want nobody to know that you was messing around with him, but you want everybody to know your story? Which one is it? Because you don't get bashed. She told top. She was like, I don't want nobody to know my name, none of that. I'm a doctor. My field is too great. I'm like, he in a picture, and one of his pictures, his little post, he uploaded. He's sitting at her house. That's her house. I'm like, girlfriend, you still giving your house out? Your friends and them gonna know it's you? Like, you want somebody to know it's you. But yeah, she was like, the guy that she seen in that video and on his page is not the guy that she messing around with. That's what she said. No, man, I forgot.
He is slick. He is slick, but he's not the only one. It's a lot of people, especially, well, it's women who do it too, but they manipulate those who are vulnerable. And so the key is to not exhibit that vulnerability.
No.
You got to make people put up or shut up, period, point blank. And it's hard to do because as a single woman, you out trying to mingle, but you just don't know the truth from bull crap, you know, sometimes. But if, like Shonda said, if you listen, you can kind of nip it out.
There you go, right there. If you listen, and I mean, if you listen, because you know how you had you a little Denzel walking towards you, and he's saying all this stuff, you still ain't listening because it's Denzel, baby.
Facts.
Telling you all the signs coming out of his mouth, but
That's
you ain't
true.
listening.
Yeah, you ain't listening. You mesmerized by the package.
Yeah, look at. She looking like Wanda from Living Color.
Huh?
Like,
Yeah.
that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because they be giving them signs. We just that, you know, we looking beyond that mouthpiece and all that. Like,
I'm telling you, I done got duped a couple of times, but it just you seem just like that, but not to that extent.
yeah,
But yeah,
honey, I don't know what you call it. That right there.
I don't be playing that crap no more. I'm giving 20 questions, 1,000. I don't even want to ask no question. All I want to see is your actions. If your actions ain't matching what your mouthpiece saying,
Yeah.
no. No.
Wife, she don't love herself. They supposed to be married 14 years. I'm trying to figure out at what time was he not in another relationship with 4 or 5 chicks. Now, when is it enough?
But you know what though? Look at his example.
Goes,
look at Snoop. Look at do all this messing around.
That's the problem.
And still
everybody is saying like, look at such and such. That's the problem. We keep looking at such and such. Well, we're gonna break that. That's
exactly
like generational curses. Oh, well, you know such. Okay, when we gonna break it? You know what I'm saying? Right? When?
Skeezers.
It's not all right for us to do it.
Shonda said it.
Even that female might not have no kids at all, but she couldn't do what he doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And he got a whole them.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, you see my highest thing
kills me is when the thing that kills me is when women get with men while they're in prison.
I'll be watching Life After. I used to watch the Life After Lockup when I had
I think we just need to have better standards.
Increasing.
Really, you met him there.
Who the heck?
So what's supposed to be next?
That's what I want to know. He ain't got no problem.
What's next?
He has a felony if you're walking out of prison. He got a felony. So him having a felony, he's not going to get a good job.
Yeah, well, I guess it depends on the felony because a lot of people who come out, they start their trucking career. So a lot of them have, felony. But not all, but some.
No.
And
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, but I think you got to go back to the ladies and say, come on, y'all, because if you making it harder for the people who have standards.
At what point do we start blaming this lady for his actions? Because you gotta blame her some kind of way.
Right.
Because and now I'm starting to think this was a business agreement. This marriage is.
I don't say I would blame her. I would say I hold her accountable. Y'all know I be trying.
You really do. You really.
I'm trying to think this right here is a business marriage. Y'all ain't getting it. I'm sorry.
For the appearance. Hey, Wendy.
No, for this book. Hello, healthy living. All up, it's a business arrangement. They done been together 14 years. There's no way in the world. I'm sorry, I'm married to somebody 14 years, and you have a social media account, and you don't think not one time, anniversary or my birthday, that you're gonna throw me up on there one time.
Oh, so his wife wasn't on there at all? Never?
No, not until. Right? When did you find out he was married? Because I didn't know homie was married, and I've been listening to him for a long time.
But I'm gonna throw something else out there to you. Look at Dr. Dre. He ain't even divorced good in April. What's the name? already him and April or whatever, I can't remember her last name, is already in a relationship.
You can't use
So
Dr.
that is the type of low standards that I'm talking about.
Girl, you can't use Dr. Dre. We talking about Marcella ex-husband.
She said you can't use Dr. Dre.
Oh, look at that trick. Come on now. We know Dr. Dre. You got to be a fool to want to even marry Dr. Dre. But the wife had a plan when she went in. That chick had a plan when she went in.
They surely can't be thinking, oh, he gonna change, or oh, it must be them. No, you can't think that.
Some of them do.
And I'm gonna get paid in the end. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I can't take getting my head knocked all up all the dang on time. You know what I'm saying? Nah. If you're a billionaire and you stepping out going whatever, as long as you don't put your hands on me, you good. Because I'm gonna put you to sleep.
That part.
Real. I'm gonna put you to sleep and get away.
Not the good sleep either.
Okay.
It'll be a good sleep for me.
Could be. It could be. I'm telling you. Yeah, man. Yeah, mama, man. It gotta be.
Some people, they have a
What's
price
messed up,
tag.
Jeff? What's messed up?
Yeah. Some people have a price.
It is. Some is money.
Yep.
You know what? In their situation, I think it's money. But you got people out here that's broke as a joke, that's taking these same broke. They got broke people problems, act just like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it has to do with money. It's just it's men. And
She said I'm more special.
And you got them more and them naive women that have lost. I don't care. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh yeah, I'm different. I'm this, that. No, man, I'm telling you, I don't think you. I mean, and some men even push that narrative though. Oh, well, she was just different, and then I guess it travel through the male, whatever they call the male.
That's the woman beater ones. I'd be like,
period.
So what made you think that he not gonna hit you?
And women, we gotta stop thinking you can fix a man, or men, you gotta stop thinking you can fix a woman. You can't fix nobody.
You Becky Badass, and you gonna come in here and fix them all up.
Yeah, they been messed up. They probably their entire darn own life.
Now he knocking upside your dang on head, and you thought she was being a bitter ex, trying to warn you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. A lot of these women think, oh, you just being bitter. You know, don't want to listen. No, I learned from my son. Some of you women is just stupid. And the punishment, period.
I wouldn't. We instead of saying maybe not.
Listen,
just vulnerable.
They're lacking in
naive. Wasn't taught. Wasn't groomed for the same type of love that is occurring in the world. No, you say. I
can't say that because my son was groomed. He was. I'm telling y'all.
But the women, you know, yeah, the women associated with it, yeah.
Ain't no woman. I mean, I just don't understand.
But you know what? After you talk, this is what, yeah, you know what? You couldn't use that in that phrase in that case, because after you told that girl, hey, I'm telling you about my son, and she still chose to ignore it. Hey, Christina G, what's happening? Yeah. I mean,
like I really did though.
But you know what? Somebody tried to warn me about a guy that I dated, and I was like, oh, because they said, oh, it was a classmate of mine that I used that from high school, and I hadn't seen her in since high school, so 20 some years. And so happened because I think we had a fight or something in high school, and we found each other on social media. So I was dating a guy, and we was just so happened to be talking about who I was dating. And she's like, you dating him? He cheap, he this, he that, and the third. But he wasn't treating me like that. He taking me out, wine and dine, and this, that, and the third. So I'm thinking, well, maybe it was just you. But yeah, he ended up being you know, because I think he saw my
skeezer.
So he tried to live up. Yeah, he was a skeezer. He tried to live up to it until I, you know, fell for his crap, you know, conniving, scheming scumbag skeezer tricks.
Oh, he gets no
and they act
excuses.
just right. And you know what? Yeah. And Steve Harvey done put the game out there, so they know that women saying, okay, we not finna be out intimate for 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, whatever. So they waited out now. So it's just another way that they manipulate folks. Skeezing, that's right.
Shooting at the Capitol.
Huh?
What?
You said, oh, let me see. I gotta read that.
Shooting at the Capitol, one person dead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. You can't. Mm-mm. So, y'all. So, if you what are in chat? Please chime in. What are some ways that other than active listening? Because you will find out if you're listening. What are we listening for? Tell us in the chat, and anybody that's watching this in the replay. Hey, if you're watching this in the replays, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the channels. But what are some ways that we can identify this and how we can not even me personally, I started working on myself. They said I hear be the person you want to attract. That's on my my vision board.
Yeah, that's why I got 4 dislikes.
I know it's been like that. I don't even know. I think some people
it's trolls and bush people. Somebody skimming through and hitting the dislike. That's me.
Oh my God! As long as they
on Good Friday too.
Go up there on mine and links. I don't care.
I know that's right. Engagement.
Yes. Come back and change your like.
Yes, that's right, my high. Don't tell people what you just play it out. Just go with the flow. I'm telling you, don't ask me too many questions when you meet. Don't ask me. We just gonna hang out, do our thing. Because you know what? This is where it happened. Nobody dates anymore. No, there is no courtship. All you do is jump in Netflix and chill. The next thing you know, boom. She said Jared Jackson with the dislike. I know that's right.
Jared Jackson came in dislike.
And his posse, and his loyal supporters. Who've been trying to push game on women for years, and that's just probably sunk us even deeper into despair. You have to start with yourself and be happy and be at peace. So maybe we won't fall for this crap. Oh my God. That's good.
Simply you.
Yeah. I know that's right. But so we have like 7 more minutes. What is some advice that we can do to eradicate this type of vulnerability other than being the person you want to attract? Because it's especially a lot of single ladies. Right. Hey, my lucky number. So yes. I just think
that just showed I had a visitor here. Both watchers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you look. You can't hit the dislike button without clicking on the video, baby.
17 likes. 16 people watching.
Hey, say hi to everybody in the chat. It's at 16 now. Was that
15? Maybe going back to basics. But I think it starts with teaching them on both sides, women and men, when they're little, teaching them.
Well, that's a prime example. Like Bailey, she did what she thought, but
no.
And then sometimes they'll just do what they want
to do anyway. But yeah, you got to start there because it does start at home.
Bad, right, Bailey?
Yeah, no, right. You got the odds. I'm telling you.
I mean, it's like, but then that's the whole thing. Like when he was on the PAL football team, when he got to high school, his coach was in the suburb school because we lived in the suburbs. But my son wanted to go to school with his cousins who lived in the city. Otherwise, he didn't want to play football. Entitled. Right. And that was a kid. So just imagine him now. Like,
Oh yeah. Get my heart coming.
Yeah, it definitely starts with they have to deal with. themselves. Something happened to them that they ain't letting nobody else know. You understand what I'm saying? Because we ain't around our kids. I don't care if your kid is 12 years old. If like, well, now we around them now because of the big C. But before, we wasn't around our kids all the time. They went to school. They went outside. But necessarily, they ain't necessarily got to come and tell you something happened to them or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know. And that's what the heck I said. I said, well, something had to happen to him. And he need to go get help about whatever it was that happened.
Yeah. And those are environmental, society-driven factors.
Yeah, because, black men don't think they need to go sitting in front of some dang on stranger telling them their issues. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, and I think what Maha said is important too. Love yourself and know your worth. Don't look. And because when you focus on creating positive energy come to you. That's right, man. I'm trying to tell you. You know what though? I be positive like a son of a gun. And these rascals still be trying. I be like, oh nope. But now I'm focused. I'm laser focused on it now. I can spot it. Don't even come to me. Period. Ain't got time.
I said the same thing.
What she said? Women stop acting like men are yes. Then some of this stuff will stop. Yes, because women outnumber men, so we got our
we are the prize. They forget that. This new generation, honey, let me tell you something. The way that they post themselves on Instagram, Facebook, these pictures that they take, or go outside to the freaking club in, it ain't nothing left for the imagination at home with your husband, okay? What the freak is going on in your head? Like,
them likes.
Going out there paying all this money for these surgeries like y'all done having babies or something. Now, I wanted to go out and have surgery. I ain't had no more Mickey Ficker kids anyway. Because then I wouldn't be doing this surgery because I'd be feeling like I'm wasting money. Right? I can think of a lot of like these girls here. They have been out of the country. Ask me if their kids been out of the state. Okay. Ask me if they even went to a dang on Detroit zoo or somewhere in the city besides a park that's in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Those are priorities.
These are these are where their priorities is now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said something about these kids and men nowadays think a Lamborghini or something. Is how you prove you a man or something. Their status quo, materialistic stuff or something. Like, no, that's not it.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of some of this.
It does, but you ain't gonna find that if you ain't got it for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? If you, I don't care how many relationships you get in and you profess to that person you love them. You can't love nobody if you don't love yourself.
Period.
Nobody tell me different. I don't care. If you don't love yourself and respect yourself, ain't no in the heck you finna go and respect this thing.
And people can smell that.
Right.
Yeah. They smell lack of confidence. They smell, low self-esteem.
And they feed off of it. Because I think some of that, your lack of confidence,
narcissists,
feeds them.
They look flares.
Yeah.
Signals. You know? Right.
Burning incense.
But
oops.
Okay. Well, it's time for us to wrap up, but let's go ahead. Oh, I like what Simply You Makeup said. Love comes in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Stop looking for love in just one way. Boom. And
I see it's candy.
Yeah, Jay.
Right. Yeah, Jay said, the woman is the prize. And it used to be like that.
Right, Jay. I said that the woman is the prize. And these girls nowadays, they don't realize that. They think the prize is getting them a fake Hermes bag because y'all all getting excited over this old grandma bag. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want somebody to go get y'all a $40,000 bag, and you don't even got a house or even
Yeah,
own a
because
car.
they have price tags on them. I don't
What?
have price tags. Like, you can't buy me.
Mm-mm.
Like,
And that's important. Being
okay, sis,
independent.
but my whole thing is don't get upset when he out here doing him because you got a price tag on you, boo. Okay?
So you going
Tag
to
on.
what's the place? Red Lobster.
Dubai. You going to Red
That's
Lobster?
where you going. It might be good, but you better go to what's the other place?
I don't know.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
you
They
know.
be
A
tricking in
5-star.
Dubai. They tricking Dubai.
That's what they say. I don't care. I don't want that type of situation. I don't want no. I don't want that energy up on me. I do not. Somebody want to.
Girl, I don't want that injury because I know I got that Magna Carta. But they'll be like trying to keep me there. Oh, send me home. Gotta go. Send millions, no. Send me home, no.
I'm telling you. And then you
Get me there. Get that.
whenever you surround, we got to remember that energy is transferable. If you mess whoever you surround yourself, that energy is going to transfer on you, especially if theirs is stronger. Like you just getting yourself to the spot you want to be. You cannot. But the younger girls learn these things from older women. Yes, that's why we like to have these conversations because it is
That's not
unacceptable.
true. That is not. People kill me with that shit right there. I'm gonna tell you right there. Let me tell you something.
Wait a minute, what was not true?
Nobody never said do as I do. They say do as I say. It ain't never been said do as I do. I always say don't do as I do as I say. Goddamn. So it ain't what I do. Because you don't know why I did what I did to go where I'm at. You understand? I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying in the Bible, it say honor thy mother and thy father. It didn't say if your mama and daddy a crackhead, then you don't have to honor them. It don't say that. No, I'm very serious. Like
Yeah, I know.
that right there, that's an excuse. And you know we all got them like ass.
Yeah, excuses equal lies in my
Right.
book.
But girls are going
No,
to
girls are gonna do what them parents wouldn't let them do. Is what they gonna do, boo.
But you do have to teach people teach our young ones to have confidence and know their self-worth and to treat people how you want to be treated. Otherwise, they're gonna go in there with their continued narcissistic type of mentality.
Okay, so back on that, the 12-year-old, right?
So we can sum up.
Of
On the
entitlement.
12-year-old, who I think is a narcissist, I told him that. I tell all of them that. Do treat people the way you want to be treated. So he gonna come flip-flop pancake on me, talking about why you yelling at me. You want to get yelled at? How about you treat people the way you want to be treated? I'm like, I don't think that applies when it comes to parenting. I'm trying to teach you to be better.
See?
You can't teach me how to be better. I'm not 12.
Yeah, narcissist.
Yes, thank you all so much for stopping by the Real Deal Lunch Hour. Don't forget to hit that bell, and if you're not connected to someone, boom, go ahead and make sure we stay connected. Yeah, it has been a great conversation.
Yes.
Hey, and if
Hour
you
goes
all
by so fast.
so fast, if you all have any topic you want to discuss, be sure to leave it in the comment section of the video. Yeah, like I said, I think it's important. Take she's so great.
I had fun too, y'all. This is our third week. Next week we on One Busy Mama channel.
Yeah.
Mama, One Busy. I see the people in here. Y'all connected. You know, I already know. Y'all
So
connected.
it's working.
No.
We're
Again,
gonna have something great to talk about then too.
Deal lunch hour, and I appreciate everybody for coming here. And if you like, we always say, if you're not subscribe to anybody on the panel here. Go check them out because they'll check you out tomorrow to guarantee that their sub sticks with you. Okay? Now, until next Friday on One Busy Mama channel, people, y'all have a happy Easter.
Woo! Bye.
Beauty on the budget. I like that.
Right.